Ladies and gentlemen, the almost President of the United States, Patrick Layton Paulsen.
Really excited to be here. You know, and really, seriously, when I first heard I was coming back here to the Icehouse, I said to myself, well, it's really, really exciting here in Pasadena if you happen to be a monk. But I remember Pasadena very well. I'm not going to... They have folk singers here a lot. I'm not going to sing any folk songs. I just brought the guitar along. Well, my zippers broke. So it's going to be a little difficult, actually do the show. We'll try anyway, see what happens. I want to sing one folk song I wrote especially for tonight. I was standing in the street when a very ugly man came up and tied his horse to me. That's my first one, I know. Not a heck of a lot, I know that, but since we have a lot of young people here in the audience, I'd like to do a song for the young people. It's a psychedelic folk song. Green is the color of my mind, with orange and purple hanging down to the ground, and I don't care, 'cause I'm colorblind. We're going to have a little community sing now. Going to divide you up into a couple of groups, and I'll kind of split you down the middle. So I'll give you your line over here, and you try to out-sing these people over here. It'll be a lot of fun for you, and it's something we used to do here, and we're going to do it again. Your line goes, I have two guys go playing ground. Of course, I says the right scale. Over here, Cap on the right side going on, and here's the spread forward. Get high from forward. Over here first. Got two guys go, we'll play ground. It's a lot of fun when you sing along like that. Sit there and rot. Over here. Cap on the right side going down to you. Keep it rolling over here. You're gonna have a good... We're gonna move right into the finger shadows now. Finger shadows aren't big anymore. I'm the only one doing them, actually. Anybody want to... I'm going to set these over here. We're going to do first an abstract finger shadow. Sandy, would you give me a light here? Sandy, old Sandy. Here we are. We're going to do an abstract finger shadow first. This first one won me a blue ribbon up at the Seattle Pottery and Marijuana Festival. Up there. It's called Sunrise Along the Potomac. It's an abstract. It's not a... We'll do some realistic ones for you. Here's one of my best ones. I call this one Man Reaching for a Piece of Bread. Good. Here we have fist with arm attached. Here's index finger. Well, no, we can't do it. Here's a really good one. I think this is one of my best. Dog with mouth open. Here's a finger shadow of my wife. She's a lovely lady, really. Here's a good one. I think this dog barking at bird. Here we have bird barking at dog. Here's dog running after car. Dog run over by car. I don't know. Here's a really good one. Dog barking at cow. I don't know if you can... I don't know. Dog barking at cow reclining then. That's it. Dog barking at retarded cow. Those are the finger shadows. This is a song that goes to Hawaii. Get in the key, will ya? Yolene. Mola kiema kona kamanai. Kanai kamanai kalamamai. Kalalai. Welcome to Hawaii, magic gateway to the Orient. As our ship rounds Diamond Head, we are struck with the majesty and beauty of this mystical land of Hawaii. Pulling into Pearl Harbor, the shouts of the natives ring in our ears. Ole! Oh, wow. Rushing back to our ship, we again set sail for Hawaii. Arriving at our real destination, we watch the native divers diving for coins and pearls and other native divers. Hawaii was discovered in 1775 by Captain James Cook. A personable man, he maintained friendly relations with the natives, and a monument now stands at Koala, Hawaii, on the very same spot he was killed by the friendly natives. We look at the flora and fauna of Hawaii. Here we see wonderful ginger blossoms, luxuriant and fragrant silver swords, and the wonderfully erotic, exotic bird of paradise. We look at the fauna of Hawaii, blue-cheeked parrots, many-colored minas, pheasants by the score, and even the lowly seagull leaves his mark on the tourist in Hawaii. We now take you to the scene of an ancient mountain tragedy. Two lovers in torment leap to their death 1,000 feet below, breaking several bones and the Olympic record for the standing broad jump. Journeying down the mountain, we pass colorful wahinis. You all know what a wahini is. It's something you put on a bahun with lots of mustard. So once again, we must leave this fabulous jewel of the Pacific. And as we sail away from these enchanted isles, the natives on the shore wave a goodbye as they sing an old Hawaiian traditional entitled Aloha, You Mothers, Aloha. Ikawahani mai, kalala, ilale, kanahaba. I hope this dancing doesn't excite anybody. Kimosabi. He was fast, I can't deny. At 50 yards, he'd hit a fly. So when the day it finally came to meet that man of murder and fame, I felt the clutching hands of fear and saw the eyes so cold and clear of Ringo. We'd met at last, my knees were shaking. I faced the man who'd never been taken, and when I started my lightning draw, casual like, he lifted a paw, smothered a yawn, gave his lips a lickin', dropped his gun, said, man, I'm chicken. That was my showstopper. I don't usually do Western songs. I'm going to do one now. This was given to me by a fellow I worked with last year on television, Glenn Crandall, and he gave me a song. He's from Delight, Arkansas, and I'm from, well, I'm not from Arkansas. I went down there, actually. I was in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where they have this mineral water you drink. And I drank, it's supposed to make you young again, you know, if you drink it. So I drank about 5 gallons of it. 5 minutes later, I did a very childish thing. Terrible. Anyway, I'd like to do this song for you now. It's kind of a in-type singer around does songs like this. Not Gren Crandall. This is another guy. Oh, why, little darling, did we ever bust apart? Well, I loved you, big little darling, but you poked a hole in my heart. In my heart, you poked a hole in my heart. You left me 'cause I was a shorty, 4 foot in my stocking feet, and you were at least 6'11", the tallest gal I ever did meet in my heart. In my heart. What do you want, nursery rhymes or something? poked a hole in my heart. Whenever we stood nose to nose, where in the heck were my toes? And whenever we stood toes to toes, I just got it. That's obscene. I won't do that anymore. Oh, yes. I got to do something more me. I want to do a song that I used to do at the Icehouse in the Gaslight in New York, and we'll do it about the Gaslight. But it tells something about the Icehouse and the folk singers and folk songs and so forth. I met you at the Gaslight on McDougal Street in Greenwich Village. We went into the Gaslight to hear some folk singers sing some folk songs about a lot of people dying and a lot of dogs getting run over, and golly, we had a great time. And we walked into the Gaslight, and there was a comic on stage with a guitar, and everybody's really excited about him, just screaming and yelling, "Give us our money back." He was the answer to a maiden's prayer. Either she doesn't know much about praying, has a lot to learn about men. And then the comic put on a pair of magic dancing shoes and it turned him into a frog. And a fairy princess came up and kissed him and got warts all over her mouth. And we ordered some cider and there was a cockroach in my glass. So I switched glasses. And you switched glasses. And then the cockroach switched glasses. The cockroach is running all over the floor and the ladies are standing on the tables. So I got on the floor. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I don't know where we're going there. Things are looking up. Oh, no. Oh, terrible. And we settled back to watch the show, and you settled back too far. Tipped over the girl's glass in back of you. She didn't like it and give you a punch in the kidney. So I turned around, put my finger in her nose. Then I couldn't get it out. So we left together. Walking down the street, hand in nose. I don't know if I want to go any further or not, man. Oh, it gets so bad, I just can't do it. I have no courage to do it. I'm going to try to sing a song. And it's kind of a song. It has a message, but not in the sense that you might think. It's a message for a guy like me. Maybe you won't dig it yet, but you will eventually, I'm sure. And when you look back, you'll say, yeah, I guess that was right. You're born, you weep, you smile, you sleep, you cling, you crawl, you stand, you fall, you stand again and try, and then you walk. You eat, you drink, you feel, you think, you play, you grow, you learn, you know. And then one day you find a way to talk. You're young, you fly, you laugh, you cry. You're grown, you're on your own at last. You lose, you win, your days begin to slip away too fast. Too fast. Too soon you'll hear a distant drum. Too soon a time to go will come, and time won't wait. Is it too late to ask? like to talk a little about myself now. You've probably noticed I'm rather thin. I think it's because of my upbringing. Nutrition was a factor when I was young. We were a poor family. We were kind of in between low income and poverty stricken. So we kept up appearances though. We were a proud family. We had a linoleum carpet in the living room. On hot days when we had company, why we'd borrow 4 of the neighbor kids to stand on the corners to keep the edges from curling up. I never had a dog. I never had any pets as a child. Except once my parents gave me a clam. We called him Daryl. I used to shine him. His little shell would glisten. He'd sit around at night and listen to ebb tide. I thought nobody will stick their neck out for you the way a clam will. Really, they'll give you a little cheery little squirt whenever you're down, and they're nice. Clams are good. In college I did pretty good. We didn't have too much money in college. I took biology 2 years in a row just so I could eat the specimens. Sick. I think we should also talk about the presidential campaign because it is part of my life. It is over, of course. I'm a private citizen now, and I don't want to live in the past. But one of the things I think was important about that campaign, the thing we found out, the reason I didn't win was probably because of votes. We didn't have enough of the votes. They said, a lot of people said that another reason was I don't have any charisma. But I had that about 4 times in the Marine Corps in 1945. I'm okay now, but it was... No, actually, I felt I knew what the average American wanted. In fact, I tried to get a little myself when I was... Oh, Lord. Funny thing about that campaign, there were a lot of people who didn't like it. They said that I was in the race merely for publicity. They said if I was elected, the morals of the country would decay. They said if I was elected, the nation would crumble and fall into unprecedented chaos. Picky, picky, picky. A lot of people. I couldn't have went to the inauguration anyway because Monday's my bowling night. So I don't need that. I'm out of that anyway. People have asked me, what are you going to do now? You're out of politics. You're a private citizen. And the answer came to me, about 4 months ago as I stepped from my tub, stood in front of a full-length mirror, and I said, sports. I don't know if you people are aware of this. I was an athlete in high school. I was a four-letter winner. Four-letter winner at Agnes P. Rutherford Manual Arts High School. But I was a center on the football team, but I quit that because the quarterback had cold hands. And I said, hey, that man, I didn't do that. So I became a quarterback. And trouble is, on the first play from scrimmage, a 260-pound tackle hit me on my right leg, and a 250-pound guard hit me on my left leg. So right about then, I became a split end. Actually, I gave up football. I went into weightlifting. I was a weightlifter. It's hard to tell, but I once was I had these big bulging muscles and biceps. I kept toppling over all the time. I said, built up. But I did take weightlifting, and I got myself up to the point where now the strongest part of me is my hernia. But anyway.
I'm here to talk about health and physical fitness. Personally, I've always been a bug on physical fitness. I find there's nothing like getting up in the morning and running around the block for an hour. Really stirs things up and gets that heart pumping and the blood racing through those arteries. Of course, you can get the same effect watching dirty movies. Seems sort of silly starting the day that way. Now, it's true that some of us are more fortunate than others. Many people have looked at me and said, well, it's okay for Paulsen to say since God gave him such a beautiful body. And they're right. I'm muscled from the top of my head to the tip of my chin. Everywhere you turn today, you hear our country criticized. They complain that you can't breathe the foul air, that the streets aren't safe to walk on, that the government is full of crooks, that our cities are an overcrowded, ugly mess of poverty, hunger, and filth. Picky, picky, picky. I say there is only one United States of America, and we should never forget it. As a country, we're great. As a people, we're great. It's just that as individuals, we stink. So, let's all go out and do some jogging. Oh, I like to jog along out here in big, beautiful Griffiths Park here, the dawn's early light. Jogging on alone with the dew on the leaves and the fresh air. Pain in your side. There it is, right under the heart. Oh, well, the left arm's okay. Oh, this jogging's something else really great. Oh, hi, fellow jogger. Oh, yeah. You out here for your health? No, for money. Stick 'em up. Most everyone I talk to wants to live to a ripe old age, and that's the goal they have. And the best chance is to have heredity on your side. I've been blessed in this regard because both my parents are still going and in their 80s. Greta is 88, and Fred, my mother, is 86. And then there's Aunt Edna. She was 84, and she'd still be alive today if she hadn't died in childbirth. That's the way with my relatives. They just go on forever. I come from a line of long livers. All except poor little Seymour, who was cut off when he was 11. Kind of a chop liver. Sometimes it helps to laugh at tragedy. The senior member of my family is good old Grandma Paulsen, going on 105. I'd like to say something about that right now. People nowadays don't take care of their own. Body gets old and they shun them aside and wait for Uncle Sam to do the job. But that's not the way we feel about Grandma Paulsen. She's our responsibility. We take care of her. We don't send her away somewhere. We've built a little lean-to in the backyard. And everything's fine, and she's happy and great company for our dog Rover. Let's go out and say hello to her. Grandma Paulsen.
Get off me, Rover.
No, it's me, your grandson Pat.
Oh, it's you, little Patty. You want me to change your diaper?
No, I don't wear diapers anymore, Grandma.
How about changing mine?
No, just come out here to visit.
Oh, that's right. That's right, chummy. You want to blow a little pot?
No, not tonight, Grandma.
Well, you always were a weirdo.
Now, Grandma, you've lived to be 104, and what would you say your secret is?
Well, I'd say offhand it's prunes.
Prunes?
Yeah, my daddy made me eat prunes every day.
And that's your secret?
That's it. You gotta last longer if you spend half your life sitting down.
Speaking of grandmas, I'd like to meet the three guys I've been working with on TV. Oh, they're not grandmas. I'd like to have you say hello to the fathers. Here they come.
Oh, baby, I don't want to be a senior citizen. No, I just want to be an old man. And I don't want to be an elderly kid, 'cause I'm too old to do what I did. Oh, we don't need games or organized fun at that retirement place, that city of the sun. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, Sun City. You kids are too young to be with us now. But don't worry. The years pass, and before you know it, you too will be eligible for this carefree life. These fun-filled days. The surprise of waking up each morning. The thrill of walking to the dining room, unaided. And the games you'll play. Walk scotch, hide and go sleep, spin the hot water bottle. Oh, just one zinger after another. And then every night, there's the big bridge tournament. Well, it's not cards, it's who's got the best teeth. And as if this wasn't enough, there's the big Saturday square dance. So hit it, you hamburgers. 1 and 2, 4.
Let's ignore senility. Swing your partner not too fast, and the square dance will be your last. Element left around the square.
Let's all hear it for Medicare. Yeah! I don't want to be a senior citizen. I want to be a tired old man. And I don't want to be an elderly kid, 'cause I'm too old to do what I did. Oh, fun in the sun just isn't for me. I want to sit on my porch and take LSD. We're tired of games and fun in the grass. I want to lie down with my teeth in a glass. We don't want to be senior juveniles. We just want to grow. Oh, not again. Just want to grow. I think I need a nappy poo.
Oh, out here jogging again. It's really great out here in the park. Should be coming to that bridle path soon. Oh, there it is. Oh, those are pretty horses. It's really great out here. Over hill, over dale, as I hit the dusty trail and the caissons go jogging along. I think I'll try jogging on the bridle path for a while. Over hill, over dale, as I hit the... Tiptoe. Now we are visiting with one of the greatest living examples of physical fitness I've ever seen. His name is Vance Lawrence, and looking at him, it is quite obvious that he was unanimously selected as this year's Mr. America. Mr. Lawrence, how tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
And you weigh?
I weigh 225 pounds.
Every ounce is solid muscle.
Well, thank you, Doo-Doo. Thank you.
Yes. Well, Mr. Lawrence, as
You
we
can call me Vance.
All right. Vance is okay. I'll call you Vance.
My middle name is Terry.
Terry. That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're proud of being chosen this year's Mr. America.
Am I ever? Come on.
I think I might be able to handle a mic better if you didn't hold my hand like that.
Oh! You know your job.
Well, getting back to physical fitness, do you have any advice for the young men of our nation?
I have some advice for the younger guys out there. What I have to say to the younger guys is, my telephone number is 432.
No, that won't be necessary.
482.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
If I'm not home, that's for Chuck.
Okay, we'll see you, Vance. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, good. I'm going to get off now. I don't have a big ending or anything. I'm just going to get off simply. Thank you again. We'll say goodbye. You've been a groovy audience. Great audiences to play here at the Icehouse. Oh, it's great. I'm glad to be back here. I'm not glad in the sense that it's the most fantastic night, but it's a reasonably good night for me, and it's an average night, really. This has been a poor night, really. I'll say that for you. Actually, I would rather a truck follow me. No, I'm only kidding, of course. And you know that we've had a good time, and the fathers and myself. I'm going to get off now. I don't want to make a big thing about it. Thank you again. And I'll be saying goodbye. That's it. So, I'll be getting off now. And I don't have a big ending. I just kind of walk right off. So, we'll see you. Bye-bye, and that's it. So, happy trail to you, or we say goodbye. Thank you, and I'll get off now by doing one of my best bits, the old tap dancing mouth. How's it? Oh, gosh. Oh, my finger itches. We're going to get off now. For those of you who think I'm like I appear to be when I'm on television, I'm not like that person, although I don't appear to be very wild or daring. To you people, underneath this suit, I'm covered with hickeys. Of course, they're self-inflicted, but they're self-inflicted. You want the job done right, you do it yourself. So we're gonna go. Thank you. You've been a really groovy audience. I want to say goodbye simply, not make a big thing about it. We'll see you. That's it for me, and bye-bye. And that concludes my set here at the wonderful Icehouse. And we'll see you again. And I want to say one thing before I go. I don't want a lot of sympathy from you as I leave. I don't want a lot of applause. I don't take an encore. We don't have time. So I'll be getting off, and that'll be it when I go. So I don't want you to overreact either. It's not. You shouldn't feel like sorry for me or anything, even though the doctor has said I only have a few months to live. So we're going to go. Thank you again, and you've been really a marvelous audience, and we'll see you, and I'll be getting off here. So that's it for me, and we'll leave in kind of a simple way. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow